Today we are going to draw a moose, and we're going to draw a really cute moose. So the first thing we're going to do is we're going to hold our paper the tall way. Once you hold it the tall way, we're going to use a pencil, and then you're going to trace. Now the moose can be big, it could be small, it could be to the side, it could be in the middle, it could be to the left. It's your choice. So it's okay wherever you put your moose. So I'm going to put mine kind of more towards the side, I think, today. So the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to start out with an oval. That is going to be the moose's mouth area. Once I do that, I'm going to make a curve for the top of the moose. Now, once I do that, we're going to make his body, and it's a big fat body. So starting right about here, you're going to make a big fat oval or a big circle. Ooh, I need a lot. Now, he's going to have some legs. So watch what we're going to do. 1, 2, 1, 2. So you have 2 legs here, and then we're going to make the line across. You are going to have to erase those lines right here. So I'll put little lines so you don't forget to erase them. And then we're going to make the bottom of his feet. So we're going to make a diagonal, 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 and then a line across. These are the hooves. So you want to color these black. So take your pencil and color them black. Now, in the back, we have 2 more sets of legs because a moose has 4. Make a line and make a line. Make a line across and a line across. Now you can see they're a little shorter than the other ones. Now what we're going to do is make a diagonal again and come back. A diagonal and come back. Like I said, they're shorter. Then you're going to color the hooves again. So now I have 4 legs. 1, 2, 3, 4. Now, what we're going to do is we're going to go back to the head and we're going to make the antlers. Now to do antlers, this is all we do. We come across, come across. We then come up, we curve up. Now watch what I do. It's not very hard. You make a bump, 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 a bump till you get to the head. There's your antlers. That was not too hard. Now, for the eyes, make 2 dots, and for the nostrils, make 2 dots. So you have just made your moose. Now, for our moose, we're going to make a winter background that he's in like a national park with the mountains. So let's start with the ground. You guys know how to draw a ground. And then we're going to draw some grass. So we're going to just make a line right here. This is going to be like for the grass or for the hay, not for the hay, for like basically the dry grass. And then we're going to draw a mountain in the back. And if you guys want, you can add the caps of the mountain. Looks a little bit like an ice cream sundae, but it's not a sundae. It is the snow on the top of the mountains. And right here, you would erase these little lines right here. I kind of made a mistake. So now what we're going to do, we're going to color our moose. Now a moose is usually brown. So you're going to take your brown crayon. Oh, I'm sorry, before you do that, make sure you trace everything with your black crayon, your black pencil, something black. So we're going to color the moose. And like I said, the moose is usually brown. So you want to color his body brown. So his head and his body are going to be brown. Make sure you color the legs. Make sure you color the whole big body. And if you don't have brown, try to find like a dark orange maybe. But I'm sure you all have a brown. Now, when we get to this part, if you don't have a peach or a tan, you can use orange or yellow. So find a color that you think works. I have a tan, and we're going to color this all tan. Like I said, if you don't have tan, you can use yellow, you can use orange, you can use whatever you have that's kind of in the brown family. Once we do that, we're going to color the ground here. Now this is kind of snow, so we're just going to add a couple little lines here and there to give the effect of snow. So it's just a couple little lines. You can do it right underneath with a light blue. So it just gives like that shimmery look on the ground. Now here we have our grass. Now what we're going to do is we're going to just add lines. Lots and lots of lines. Up and down to make the grass. So we have grass and snow in the same picture. You can also make it brown because by the time the grasses and the snow are around, you have a lot of dead grass. So let's add some dead grass. Now back on the mountain, this is what we're going to do. You're just going to make little lines very lightly on the mountain. You're not even going to color the whole mountain. You're just going to make little lines. And then do it with your dark crayon. Press hard. Make little lines diagonal like this. Okay, then you take your crayon and you're going to take probably an orange or another color and you can do the same thing again. Add some lines. So it just looks like the mountain from far away, but we still see our moose. The last step we're going to do is we're going to color the sky. You could do purple, you could do blue, you can blend blue and purple. So this is how you blend it. You take your one color, go first very lightly, leave some white spaces. I then take my second color and I go on top and I blend the color. Be careful, because look, I was talking and I went over my snow. My snow is supposed to be white. And that is our moose in the woods. So when you are finished, you will take a picture. You will show it to me on Seesaw, and I cannot wait to see it. Now, if you want, just one more thing before I go, you can use a yellow on the mountains too, but you might want to just press harder and make a darker mountain. It's your choice also. You could go over this and press it as a really dark mountain and press hard. You guys make sure that you guys press hard with your crayons. So then it looks like two different browns. I cannot wait to see your picture. Take your time, go slow, and get all the white spots.